Good morning. This is the Eternal Phoenix coming at you with another video. So I wanted to talk about something right now. I wanted to talk about the Red River Army Depot base here in Texarkana, and fracking. Okay, so like I got to thinking about some shit the other day about how they were discussing. They've been doing apparently getting rid of explosives that have been sitting since the Cold War. Okay, like that's like 1940-ish. I want to know. 1930s. Okay, Cold War was 1930, which, like, it never actually officially ended, by the way. We're still kind of in it. We're just, like, let bygones be bygones right now, because they're tired of our shit just as much as we're tired of our shit. But the fact of the matter is, it's like, they've been doing a lot more of the, getting rid of these, so-called explosives that have been sitting since 1930, and if I'm not mistaken, having that much gunpowder, like not gunpowder, but we'll just say boom, that much ammunition sitting for that long, I'm surprised it didn't already go up in smoke because of it sitting for so long. And because Red River apparently was originally designed just to be an ammunition locker. Well, they like expanded it, and they've been doing more explosives, and if they're not careful, y'all need to watch the new Madrid fault, because it's causing frack. I think they're doing fracking on the base, or from them doing so many, getting rid of so many of them, it's causing the new Madrid fault to. They're getting close to hitting gold on that if they're not careful, because it's like right along it. And that's the thing. People don't realize that Wright Patman is up the road too. That's the water reservoir. That's where they're in another resource in Ashdown, Millwood. That's where we get our water supply from. So it's like if that goes off, there goes our water supply here in Texarkana. For real, I'm not bullshitting, because it'll cause, like, the movie, it'll be something similar to the San Andreas movie that they made, but not quite as catastrophic, but we'll still lose our water supply. And then if the new Madrid fault actually, like, splits like they projected, that's bad. Like, bye-bye, underwater we go. Like, for real, I'm not even joking, because now with the Arctic ice caps melting, that's causing the sea level to rise. So if the new Madrid fault goes off, then, it does split, and with those ice caps melting, gone. We would, because where our town is located at, if you look on the map, it's the 4 states region. If you look on the map of where, like, the New Madrid fault runs, yeah, because even though it's like right, okay, so like if you look at a picture of the United States, even though like the projected, this is just like a thesis, okay, this is if a magnitude earthquake of 6.8, not, that's an earthquake, not from explosives or fracking. Because that amplifies the core of the earth, because of those vibrations from the explosions going down into the earth. Guess what? That energy has to come back up. So therefore, that's what causes, when it goes down into the tectonic plate, or into the tectonic atmosphere. Core. I don't know why I said atmosphere. That's weird. Anyway, when it goes down to the tectonic plates and it causes the vibrations from it, because it's a higher vibration, it's gonna, like, we'll say, just kind of loop back up. It's gonna come back up. It's got to go somewhere. It can't just sit and stay stagnant. Okay, so it has to go somewhere. And when it goes down into the earth and it goes, it'll come out the other side. So that causes that earthquake on the other side. So where's the fracking going on? because it not only is it being hit dead on, what's going on the other side that's coming back to it for it to even level, like for it to be like right there on the line of the like a borderline. It's either that one or Yellowstone, and we're way overdue for both. Because here's the thing with the Yellowstone, because like the Yellowstone, Mary Greeley News on YouTube, she's really knowledgeable about Yellowstone, and she had noticed the ground elevation, like it had changed drastically over the course of like 10 years, I think. Like it had actually like gotten, I think the ground was like more it hadn't sunk in, it was more like a balloon, kind of like it was swollen, just not normal, we'll just say that. Okay, then we've been having like sinkholes and shit here in town where the highways and stuff are too. So what you don't realize is like, while y'all are doing all this explosive getting rid of all these explosives, like y'all obviously don't understand vibrations and energy. Because like the vibrations from, we'll just say, I'm just going to say like roughly 30 estimate of the Cold War ammunition that they'd been sitting. And I'm talking about these, it's not like bullets that they're shooting. It's like actual bombs. Like actual like fighter plane bombs, I think. And we'll just say 30, but like 30 of those over a course span of say 5 years, okay, you know, like we'll do so we'll do like one the first year, then like one for the first year, okay, and then the rest, the next 4 years you do 3 a year, okay. Just that alone, depending on the firepower from it, how big it is, you know, the caliber, all, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how bombs work, but you know what I mean. The chemical compound of it, okay? We'll just say that. We'll just say chemical compound. That alone, plus whatever, if somebody's mining on the other side of, you know, like on the opposite end of the world, so like that's two direct things going at the same time, regardless if it was like the time span of it. The energy's still there. It's all about like how it the energy travels, I think. Because even though like it might not seem like, oh well, it's fine. No, it's not, because here's the thing, it's all happening all at the same time, because time's not linear. Time and energy is not linear. It's not. It just is. Like, and our 3D brains can't, some of us, 3D brains can't comprehend that. And the only way to comprehend that is, well, you know, drawing it. And a lot of people can't. So, but then you have the New Madrid fault, and you have all that energy hitting it. Whether it be, you know, 10 years ago that you set it off, and then, like, now they're fracking on this end. It doesn't matter. That energy, it's all energy. It all, like, even whenever it comes back, it's kind of like it's not like really a loop per se, but it's the infinity symbol. It's infinite, but eventually that's going to have to become finite, because there's going to be so much of it that energy is going to have to fucking compress. And then, well, there goes the fault. It's like think of it more on a volcano sitting stagnant for a while. Same concept. And they've been doing this since World War II. They've been setting these bombs off since World War II. Not Cold War, World War II. Okay, and they've been having them sit for a while. And not only that, but now they got like they got some type of grant for the technology program or some shit out there. But now, like, plus the EMFs, which is electromagnetic frequencies, and that amplifies it even more, like times 10. So whatever that energy is at, whatever hertz it's operating at, or they have it, because everything has its own hertz. Everything, it doesn't matter. And when like Tesla matched those hertz, he caused an earthquake. He caused an earthquake. I think what it was is he stuck the I can't remember what they're fucking called, so don't quote me on this. But I think they're the sound, like they look like tongues kind of, but they're like for vibrations and frequencies. And you tap them, they're metal, and you tap them and they vibrate and they ring. And he stuck them in the ground, okay, and he matched those vibrations and frequencies. It was like, I think, at the base of two buildings opposite of each other. Or what it was is he stuck it in the bottom of the building. Okay, he stuck them at four corners of at the base of where he was, okay, and he matched the energy to one. Okay, when he did that, it caused a earthquake. They said it was an earthquake, but he even said it was an earthquake. But he actually managed to cause an earthquake when he matched that energy and vibration, because everything, like Albert Einstein said, is energy. So, needless to say, I think that the Department of Defense should be aware of all the, quote, explosives detonating that's going on at Red River as well. And as well as the missiles that they're building that y'all are unaware of. I've been trying to reach somebody for a fucking minute about it. I saw it. They're doing it underneath the nose of the fucking DOD and Department of Homeland Security. And not to mention, you need to be asking Governor Abbott what the fuck they've been doing in shipping out to Southwest Asia. Or having people deployed to Southwest Asia. It's all on their website too, by the way. Red River Army Depot's website. The information's online. I'm just saying. It needs to be done, and I'm not going to stop until somebody actually is like, okay, maybe she might actually know what the fuck a little bit. Because, like, it's going to cause a lot of shit. That's what a lot... That's what's going on right now. It's like there's... Like, Governor Abbott got too fucking big for his goddamn pants, apparently. He thinks he's God. And by the way, since I'm on the subject, did y'all know that Texas had its own constitution? About 256 pages long. It was amended last year in 2021 in November. And I have the PDF, by the way. It's longer than our actual United States Constitution. I think y'all should be aware of that as well. So, by the way, and it's dated in 1876, whenever Texas was still its own union. And some stuff, like, I don't know, we'll talk about the equal rights law, where, nobody can be discriminated against for sexual, race, orientation, all that shit wasn't added to this so-called Constitution of Texas until 1972, after that law had already been passed, respectively to the other governmental authority figures who are actually trying to do the job, instead of run us into the goddamn ground. Because that's what they've been doing. Which, by the way, they did stage the Trump administration in 2017, along with Arkansas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, Alabama, and I think it was Kansas and Kentucky. Staged a fake alien invasion. Staged, okay, under the nose of the United States government. Because I remembered it. I thought it was a dream, but no, it wasn't a dream. They staged this alien invasion, and now they have everything hacked. They are it's like they just decided, hey, we're gonna go over here and make our own shit and not say anything. And I think the United States government needs to be aware of that. That might, honestly, to be honest with you, I'm just going to be completely honest. Those the National Archive boxes that Trump had might have something to do with it. Which, by the way, I think everybody's quite wondering, how the fuck did he get boxes from the National Archives? Sounds like an inside job to me. Y'all need to be looking at the National Archives people that work there, the employees. You need to be looking at the employees and see who allowed him to have those boxes. Because somebody had to let him walk out of there with them. So, I would start there. I would start with when they, like, what rough estimate of when they came up missing, or if y'all, I don't know, y'all probably didn't even catch it until now. Like, y'all probably got like a fucking, was like, oh shit, we gotta cover our ass, drop the coffee and run. Because that's what it feels like. Y'all aren't, I'm sitting here doing your fucking job for you. And it's pathetic. And y'all can't even fucking get me out of this state because they're trying to fucking kill me. And anybody who's actually in tune with source or tapped in to, we'll just say 5D realm, because that's really what it is. Okay, 5D is like everything all at once. We're transitioning or transcending. Some of us, not all of us, but some of us. But I mean, honestly, because like the New Madrid fault, I think that's not even right. The one I'm looking at is not even fucking right. What the fuck? Okay. It's cat. That's like probably from like way before the 30s, it looks like. Y'all haven't even done another like estimate of 1994, my bad. 1994, this is an estimate of a 1994 magnitude earthquake. It's like 2022. We need an updated version of a catastrophic map, what if of fucking New Madrid fault, Yellowstone, and the volcano that they forget about in Oregon. Because people don't, like, we're always worried about other places having these volcanoes and catastrophic events. We always forget the San Andreas fault. We need one for that one too, by the way, because that motherfucker, whew, imagine if just imagine if the San Andreas fault and the New Madrid fault went off at the same time because of all the vibrations and energy from all the fracking, from all the earthquakes, and whatever else is going on. You know what I'm saying? Because they're when you transmute or it's because honestly, what it is like you're transferring that energy into the earth. It's called a magnetic sphere for a reason. I don't care. I know that. I know it's called a magnetosphere. Core, magnet, magnetosphere, outside, inside, as above, so below. Respectfully. Because see, the thing is you think of it in a physical context. It's not always physical. It's energy. And the thing is, what happens whenever you gong metal, like the magnets? Yep. I know it sounds stupid. I know you're like, what magnetosphere? That's no. It's not just the atmosphere, or it's not just if it has to be above, it has to be below. It has to balance. You can't just have one and not the other. So, in conclusion, pull your heads out of your ass. Like like, come on, man. See, look, the New Madrid Fault, St. Louis, Missouri. It runs right along the Mississippi River. Okay, right along that corner of Arkansas and Tennessee and Kentucky. Okay, and Illinois. Okay, but that was like 2011. 120 miles, 5 states. Okay, with the fracking, it would expand it, or any type of energy would expand it. The EMS would cause it to expand as well with the stakes, like the telephone poles and shit in the ground. Energy, EMF the fuck out. Y'all were worried about 5, and then now we got 5G too. Whew. Talk about self-destruct mode. Just blow it up. Just blow it up. We'll do it slow, but y'all don't even realize y'all amplified it. With 5G, it amplified that. It sped the process up so much quicker. So, choice is y'all's. I'm just simply saying that it needs to be looked at. It really does, because, like, for one, it's not just about that either. It's about the fact that they are also doing, they're making missiles and shit under they're violating the DoD's, like, every fucking Department of Homeland Security and DoD law there is. Anyway, that's all I have for now. I'm the Eternal Phoenix. If you like what I had to share, please like, share, subscribe. If not, I really don't give a fuck. I hope this gets to the right people, and I hope y'all have a great day.